some people say, I don't like supporting black business owners. And this is the reason why. Roll the clip. Right there.
How much is that right there?
The 3-meat plate is $30.
Okay.
And then he's gonna get 2 sides. And you got extra sides, but you'll get 2 sides. You'll get pickled onions. You'll get barbecue sauce and a slice of white bread. So that's how a $30 plate.
$30 plate, guys.
I think not $30 flat. It's $10 to $15 at best. And I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. That is what's wrong with most of these black business owners. You overprice the out of your product in your low poverty ass neighborhood. You cannot do that. You already up your whole business before you even get started. You trying to get fine dime prices in the low poverty ass neighborhood.
They my peoples, but I'm not letting no black business overcharge me for their services. Let's not get bougie. They my peoples, but I'm not letting no black business overcharge me.
I'm not going to agree with the consumer in this. I'm actually going to agree with the small business owner. If you're willing to pay that with your hard-earned money for that plate, you get what you deserve.
There's a very concerning trend of small business owners coming out and complaining about how people aren't buying their products because they're too expensive or they can't afford them. Well, I think what they forget, there's a very delicate balance between being financially responsible and buying small business products. I bought this off of Amazon. $13 flat, no shipping, brand new, right? My local bookstore, that's about 5 minutes down the road that I frequent quite often, $40. Now, if I would have spent the extra $27 to go buy this book, that wouldn't have been supporting small business. That would have just been financially irresponsible. I'm not going to pay that. Not in this economy. Are you serious?
Obviously, we have small business owners watching this now, but how much of your money do you spend on other products from other small business owners? Don't get upset and try to justify it just because your products are overvalued.
Hey guys, so as you know, things have not been great for us. It's been a bit of a struggle bus, but we have just hit a brick wall. We have to be out of our warehouse by the end of July. We can no longer pay our employees. So that's pretty We'll be doing one last warehouse sale. So as soon as I have that figured out and planned, I will let you guys know when that is. Any of the inventory I have here in the warehouse that I need to sell, I'll be posting for super cheap, so keep an eye on that. That's just like our ready to ship items. We will be selling all warehouse machinery, equipment. Anything that's in this warehouse is being sold. So if you're interested in any of those type of things, also let me know.
I have no earthly idea why too many businesses wait until they're several months behind and they can no longer keep the business regardless. Because if they could sell the business, they would, instead of trying to sell the inventory they have left. It's just too late for them to do anything about it.
Let me ask your opinion because I really want to know what other people think about this. How do you feel when you walk into a boutique and you instantly realize that everything they're selling is just from Amazon at a crazy markup? Because this weekend we were on Nantucket for Labor Day and we walked into this store that looked so cute, but within minutes I could tell that they were just selling Amazon for $150. I did do a Google reverse search just to be sure, but I mean, I didn't even make it past the front door.
Of course, many of us want to see these small businesses succeed, but when you start shopping at a bargain bin and selling it for high retail prices, then you're just losing your integrity and you think customers aren't going to be aware of that.
A lot of the students were saying it was limited options and it cost too much.
This is why I always say, just because you label yourself a black-owned business does not mean you get to do whatever you want to and think black people are just going to support you just because you're a black-owned business. Because look at these prices. Majority of college students are already broke because they have to pay for books and classes and stuff. What college student wants to pay $16.50 for a burger? And I know a lot of y'all are going to do that age-old rebuttal y'all love to do where y'all are like, y'all don't complain about Gucci and Louis prices. Well, that's why it pays to know your target audience, because broke college kids at Spelman is not Gucci and Louis' target audience. You can't put a restaurant on a college campus and charge almost $20 for a combo meal. Like, I understand supporting black-owned businesses, but you couldn't have expected this to fly for very long and thought people was going to continue paying this. I be trying to support black businesses, but then y'all be doing stuff like this and it be making it so hard.
Yes, you caught that right. $100, $10 for one chicken wing. Some small businesses are not that extreme. Most are not. But still, you have to reel this in before your business goes out of business.
Have you seen the video of the woman that goes to the boutique store in Nantucket only to realize that all of the clothes are from Amazon? Well, I have a newsflash. I live in a super touristy area of Massachusetts as well. Not that one up north, with so many cute boutiques and home decor stores with a coastal vibe, only to realize that some of that stuff is from Amazon and Home Goods and Marshalls, and they've just bought it, curated it, marked it up. So this is more of a buyer beware. They're using those stores as wholesalers. I see nothing wrong with that. But if you want to treat yourself to a vacation gift and you see something that you love, but you don't love the price tag, go on your phone first. Chances are you'll find it there for less.
Small business owners have every right to charge what they want to charge. It is their business. Just like this lady has every right to spend her money the way she wants to.
All of Nantucket is small businesses. I'm not here on this island not buying things, you know, whether it's an iced coffee, a croissant, or a sweatshirt. These are all small businesses. I'm not against supporting small businesses. We just went to Bro Denim and bought 2 sweatshirts, $180, 2 sweatshirts for kids. It's not cheap, but I believe in supporting small businesses. We actually are family friends with the owner of Bro Denim's uncle and have met her. Lovely. So we love to support businesses. The problem with the denim jacket is that someone who worked at the store told my friend last year that she hand stitched these Amazon denim jackets. That's deceptive.
I have to admit, women with clothes, they have a better eye than men when it comes to authenticity because they focus on this.
I no longer support local coffee shops. I'm not paying $10 for iced coffee. Out of my face.
This might be a hard watch for some people, but small businesses can be their own worst enemy. Like this morning, it's a Friday morning. I said, let me go get coffee. I forgot to make my iced coffee last night. I'm just gonna go buy it, okay? Trying not to support chains, so I said, let me find a small business around here. I look up the first one. They're open from 10 to 2 only. Well, I start work at 7 in the morning, so that's not gonna work. Sounds good, cool. Let me look up another one. Closed on Fridays and Sundays. You know, 2 of like the busiest days for most coffee shops, especially on Sunday, you're gonna be closed. Okay, sure, that makes a lot of sense. Look up another one. They have 4 menu items. It's either a latte or a matcha. Okay, don't like either one of those, so that's not gonna work for me. Find a 4th one. I said, okay, this menu looks good. We're rocking with it. They have a little online checkout, so I go to put in my order. I get a black coffee with cold foam on top. That's it. Nothing in it. And it was $12.
I don't drink coffee or alcohol, so I'm not going to pretend I know anything about this, but there's not a beverage on this earth I would pay $12 for.
Now to the economy, where there are troubling signs in the restaurant industry as consumers are tightening their belts and eating more at home. Elizabeth Scholzny breaks down the numbers.
Hey, Rachel, the cost of going out to eat is up almost 4% over the past year, outpacing the price of groceries. And now some popular restaurant chains say that they are noticing customers pulling back. Salad chain Sweetgreen is the latest to sound the alarm about younger consumers, reporting that people between the ages of 25 and 35 dropped their spending by 15% in the last 3 months. Burrito maker Chipotle and the Mediterranean fast casual chain Cava made similar warnings about younger customers, pointing to the impact of inflation and student loan payments.
We recognize that these large franchises are exorbitant when it comes to pricing. For small business owners, this is your chance to find a way to get ahead.
Okay, you guys all want to say shop local, then why are they always rude to me? I am literally a local business owner's dream customer because 1, I love spending money. 2, I love going shopping like around here, and I'm just a great customer. I always buy stuff. Like, I'll literally just buy stuff to be nice. If you're nice to me, I'll buy something because I don't know, I'm just like that. Like, I'm not trying to be like I'm so nice, but like usually I just feel bad if I'm like the only one in the store. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to buy something.
When did it become so expensive to shop at farmers markets? I seem to remember getting a grip of produce for like $20 years ago. Now it's just an excuse for yuppies to spend oodles of money. $3 for a bunch of green onions, $10 for a dozen eggs.
Your cookies for $5. How did you determine your pricing?
Our cookies are actually really competitively priced. Walk over here with me. Yeah. We have really large cookies. Per ounce, we're actually priced like really competitively compared to like Tiff's. We're actually cheaper than them. $5 is kind of the cap. If it's more than that, they won't buy it. So it was really hard for us at the beginning to actually charge $5. $10 because we just had this idea that people wouldn't buy it. But now I can confidently say our cookies are worth way more than that and people happily pay it.
You're charging amusement park prices for a cookie? What is the brand name of the water that this man is drinking? Is this delusional?
I love to support a local coffee shop, but guess how much? A medium iced latte. I did add an extra shot, and this cookie was $18. More than, and some change. I said, what? She said, your total's 18 something. I said, what? She said, the cookie's $7. I should have said, throw the cookie away, but I was afraid. I was holding up a line. I paid it. I'm insane. I'm enabling in this behavior. I'm enabling these prices. But holy $18 for a latte and a cookie. I like to support local. You're making it hard. They're making it hard for me. Okay?
No, they're not making it hard for you because they know you'll pay it because you paid it. You can't buy it for that price and then try to justify it and then complain about it.
I'm saying it quiet out loud. A lot of black restaurants are one of the most expensive places I've ever been to. Ever. Because the wife and I are looking at a certain place called Bistro in Dallas, Texas area. I'm not going to give you all the exact names. I want to put shade on them. But one pancake is $7. And if you want French toast, $17. And it's not even that special of food. It's some regular ass flapjacks. I swear black-owned businesses overprice themselves out of business. I don't understand it. Like, what are we paying for? What pancake is worth $7? And French toast $17? It's not like you're coming out with a whole tray. It's like 4 pieces. That's 2 pieces of bread for $17.
Well, sir, the pancakes and French toast were worth that much because you seemingly paid for it. Did they not have a menu? Did the menu not have prices? Have you not heard of this new thing called walking out before you order?
We got to talk about black restaurants in general because y'all are doing way too much for me. So y'all already know the situation that's going on with Turkey Leg Hut and how Homeboy was doing what he was doing and the FBI is not involved. I need the FBI to come to some of these other locations because y'all are really trying it. Why am I paying $20 to park at your parking lot for valet and I'm paying a convenience fee? And then when I leave a tip, I'm being told by the valet attendants that that tip doesn't go to them. Y'all are some scammers. And the way y'all are charging these upcharges on everything, y'all might as well put a dash by it and just say G-Wagon fee. Because a lot of y'all are only charging these things, these outrageous prices, so y'all can live a specific lifestyle, and I'm really tired of it. Like, I should not be pulling up to your establishment and y'all having a G-Wagon or Mercedes-Benz that is owned by the owner in the front. Like, I'm not trying to come to to see Diamond perform. I'm trying to get me some good food and a good vibe. And y'all are charging me without giving me the vibes. Matter of fact, y'all are giving me the vibes. But that's it. Like, I'm paying $23 for a calamari and the breading is falling off. I have been to some of the top restaurants in Atlanta and they do not charge almost $30 for calamari. Calamari should be like $14 at most. Why am I paying $23 for calamari? Why am I also paying $17 for a martini that has Tito's vodka? If your well is Tito's, you shouldn't be trying to be a luxury restaurant. You need to just go and be a regular restaurant. Matter of fact, take the grass walls and everything else, get rid of the DJ. What also be getting me is that y'all be charging all of these prices way more than the other restaurants in the same areas. And yet y'all employees are still not making any money. I'm not getting it. Even the salary employees are not getting paid a decent wage to be able to live. But y'all want to be able to be rich and stunt. I'm sick of this shit.
No, sir. We all don't live in Atlanta, so we don't really know what a Turkey Leg Hut is unless it's a national franchise. And Tito's Martini, like I said, I don't drink. If you guys can tell me, is that a cheap vodka, I believe he said? What would be an expensive vodka? I really want to know. All right, guys, that's it for today. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Don't wait to live your life.